Hi, welcome here to the channel. It's Ojo Taro. Second take today, because the first one was a little long. We'll take a look at Jude Bellingham again. Soccer player from England, that much I've learned. Yay on me. We'll take a look at, I think he's still dating that young lady, Ashlyn Castro. Is that her name? I think so. And then, I don't know what kind of vibe. He's so young. Who's his future wife? Maybe he hasn't met her. Could be this person. I don't know. Yeah. And then I'll take a look at V from BTS, who has some hearing loss. He just talked about that, how he got that from his military, his mandated military duty. That's too bad. But, you know, there's a lot they can do medically now with some things like that. So maybe that will work out. He'll be all right. But I'll just ask about Jude Bellingham and this Ashlyn again, because I don't mind looking at people again if it isn't like just a week later or 2 weeks later. I like to give it some time. Otherwise, the guides be like, hey, we tried. All right. So Jude Bellingham, the football player, soccer player from England, kind of one of their big superstars on that team, although it's got a deep bench. He's not the only one. He's young. He's only about 23, 24, 25, something like that. He's a baby. No, he's not a baby, but he's young. So what can we know about him and this Ashlyn Castro? Maybe they're going to have love cards falling out all over, left, right, and center. Sometimes I see things when I'm shuffling. Those are not really super duper love cards. Yeah. I love the High Priestess. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Well, that is not a love card. That would be a breakup. But we don't know. That's a love card. Yes, it is. What can we know about Jude Bellingham? All right, now you're not shuffling. And Ashlyn Castro. There we go. All right. I know that isn't exactly what was asked for, but I don't know that I can get any vibe on a future wifey. I don't know. We're seeing it again. It has happened more than once where I shuffle and talk about a card, and there it comes. All right. Jude Bellingham and Ashlyn Castro. What's going on with this relationship? I'm going to ask about that, because it could have changed. Jude Bellingham and Ashlyn Castro. How they doing? How they doing? How they doing? Jude Bellingham and Ashlyn Castro. All right, here we go. Defense mode. Defending yourself. Who are they defending themselves to? Are they defending themselves, to each other? The card speaks of not getting along. You have to defend yourself. So, like arguments. Maybe there's a little of that bubbling up, and that can happen if they've been together a minute. Yeah. All right, let's look in the middle. Don't want to see this card. The devil. Come on. Oh. Well, that would mean it's very unhealthy, because we asked about the relationship. I don't think he would be doing anything for entertainment only. Just my opinion. This is just tarot. I just gotta throw it in there, and so I threw it in there. This card can talk about addictions too, but it just would mean this isn't so wonderful. Things have taken a turn. So where it was maybe a little rosier, it's bedeviled. Let's put it that way. Outcome position, the Magician, manifesting your own destinies, but maybe not together, and maybe ending up friendly. So maybe there's a bit of unhappiness, and that's kind of bedeviling it. Let's put it that way, because that card always like, we don't want to see that. Okay, I'm looking at the bottom. Okay, interesting though. This is a victory. Victory of what? You know, he's certainly a very good soccer player. Good. No, he's excellent. I think they're both probably very successful in their own careers. This isn't typically a breakup card, but I feel like we're going to be going our separate ways. I'm up here, you're down there. That's just how I'm seeing it. I'm just seeing it that way. All right, let's look inside. But I can be wrong. Because that is like the wedding. The Four of... Is it the four? Yeah, sure. Four of Rods. Maybe in time they get together and stay together. They need to mature out of some of that energy that's immaturity. Kerfuffles of things that, because down the road it could be this. 10 of Cups, that's a happy family. I gotta look at it again another time. Maybe they're just having a little bit of bumpiness right now, and it will smooth out over. And, we don't get to see all the things, which is as it might be. Like the press and all of that. They're always taking pictures, this, that, the other thing. So I will look at that again at some point. All right, I'm going to clear that one there, but I'm going to use this deck for V from the BTS. He has this hearing loss. He's talked about that it's been going on for a little bit, and he got it when he did his mandatory military duty. It started then. Like if you blasting close to your ear, it can give you concussions too. You can really, really do some stuff. But let's ask about the medical prognosis. This is the Salvador Dali deck, which I am not going to hold upside down. And it wasn't upside down. Now it's right side up. Yeah. Salvador Dali. He was quite the interesting artist. Alright, so V from BTS. What can we know about this hearing loss? How's it going to work out? What can we know about it? Knight of Cups. Kind of the love around him. That's a love card. Certainly the fandom. Yeah. It's upsetting, the Tower. But these are not in the cut, so I'm just shuffling and talking. Okay. Two of Cups. Yeah. That can be that medical symbol too. Probably looking around. I don't know if could be a candidate for cochlear surgery, whatever they have. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works. So it is just tarot. It's for entertainment. Okay, what can we know about V from BTS and this hearing loss situation that he's got going on? All right, so V from BTS and the hearing loss that he's got. What might we know about that? How might it go? How might it get resolved, or will it get resolved? So V with BTS and this hearing loss situation. Okay. Yes. So that's this 5 of, It's been a confusing time. This card is like confusion. In other decks, it shows all these things going around and around and around, and nobody's winning the argument. So he himself is wondering what can be done. He's got good health care. So trying to, like we are, suss out what can be done and what do I want? You know, is this career ending? Okay. Well, we gotta like this. There's hope right here in the middle, the star of hope. And he's also a star on the world stage. So there's a lot of people thinking of him, hoping for him, praying for him, that it gets better. Let's take one more card here. Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving. This one's the slowest one. There's this horse is just going. So it might slowly improve, or it might slowly devolve even further. The doctors are watching it. I'll take another card. No. El Diablo. It's bedeviling, like I was saying in the other. Yeah, it's troubling him quite a bit. Like in that, what does this mean for my career? Although he's seemingly managing so far, but maybe he'll want to look things over. And they've been together a minute, that band. And darn, aren't they quite the thing. Their popularity just seems like it's going up and up. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Things are gonna be all right for him. This is the Ten of Cups. I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, happiness. He's got a good family. He's got a good support system. I don't know if he's married. I don't think he is. Maybe he's seeing somebody. But that's great. That's great. That's what you want to have. Yeah, he's disappointed. That's the Four of Cups right next to it. And, you know, he's known for a while that this is going on. And, yeah. Okay, let's look inside. It's just a kind of a awkward deck in ways. Oh, my God. What do we have here? This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Eight of Rods. Yeah, the communication with doctors. Yeah, so he's going to continue to get different specialists, the best in the world that he can. But next to it is the Hangman, and it just feels like this situation is in stasis. There might not be much that they can do at this point. So I'm not seeing anything like, oh my, it's going to be healed and better, and certainly, you know, I think mentally he'll be okay. It's just kind of, it's hard if you're a musician, and but maybe you adapt too. And it didn't say this is the end of his career, but that's what he's thinking about. That's the bedevilment with it going on. Sure, it is. Okay. Put that there. Oh, I'll do this deck. It's a weird one. See what we can find out about Luigi Manion and the prison sentence that will be coming. He just pled guilty today. Yeah. And he's got this odd fandom around him. I think there are young ladies who would offer to marry him. Okay. We're not asking about that, though. We're going to ask, what can we know about what kind of prison sentence might he get? Because it sounds like with this plea, he's bargaining for something. I would guess he'll get life. But chance of parole, no chance of parole. This is a very unusual deck. Let me see if I can show you the booklet that goes with it. No, yes, here it is. The Voyager Tarot. It's just, it's super busy, but I feel like he would like this. So, I don't know if I'm going to take a whole bunch of cards on this. We'll see if we can just get something of an idea in a couple. All right, and this is such a big deck. All right, Luigi Mangione. What can we know about your prison sentence? And I don't really know the proceedings. I don't know if, I mean, it's just up to the judge or whatever. I don't think it's going to trial now because he's pled guilty. That's what I think, but I didn't watch all the things this morning. Okay, so Luigi Mangione, what can we know about the judge decision, or what's going to be decided about your prison sentence? Luigi Manion and your prison sentence. What's up on that front? What can we know? What can the guides and angels tell us? All right. All right. All right. Oof, it's a big deck. Okay, first card out is the Four of Wands. See what we got in this. I've not looked at this. You know, feel like that's kind of like him saying, hey, here, I give up. I'm going to give it up. Let's look on. Okay. In the middle, the Sun. So that's a card of hope. And that's certainly what he's hoping for. And then the number 19, I believe. But I gotta look at that card and see what else we can see in it. I mean, he gave up the trial pretty much, or like they were not going with that until they did today, or you know, they've been talking about it. Here he is looking out for some kind of hope. He's got a little bit of hope going on now. Okay, coming into the future. 10 of Cups. Huh. And at the top it says passion. Happy family. Tens are endings, so it's the end of the wondering if how he's gonna plead. And now the new beginning begins. And 10 of Cups is usually like, yeah, this is a happy family. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets married in jail. I'm just saying. It would not shock me. And maybe that would be a fine thing. I'm taking another card. Oh. 10 of Worlds is reward. Okay. So I think he'll get life. And I don't know this state, the death penalty, this, that, the other thing. I didn't look up all that. But I think that's what he'll get. And I think he could eventually get married. Just see what happens. You'll know more when I know more. Certainly a developing story there on that front. Okay, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'll try to put timestamps in it. I'll be back soon. If I forgot your question, just ask again. My assistant, she's just so scatterbrained. I am also my assistant, yes. And my own accountant and all the things. So just ask again, and I'll be back soon. Bye for now.